All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Enigma. I'm a variety streamer. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, and YouTube. I hope you had an absolutely amazing weekend. I really do. My weekend was fine, and got some stuff done I needed to, and it was good stuff. So we completed Castlevania Portrait of Ruin on Friday, so we're starting the next one, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, the last of the DS handheld Castlevania games. As we're getting started today, guys, do me a favor. Hit that follow button, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, and Rumble. Subscription on YouTube also would be great. All that is absolutely free. I'm not asking you to spend any money. I just want to get bigger and better at what I'm doing. And the only way I'm going to do that is by getting bigger and getting bigger and better at what I'm doing. And I do appreciate everyone who's helping me out with that. If you're on Rumble, if you're on YouTube, smash the like button. Go repost, share, comment. Help me help people get out there and help me grow. I would appreciate that. Okay, so these is the last couple of 3 days of the Rumble Premium stuff. Not Rumble Premium stuff. Last of Rumble this month. I made all my quotas, so I did all that. So I'll still be in the program next month, but next month will be a new, we start all over again. We'll start the whole thing over again. Do all that good stuff. So, let's go ahead. I'm just looking at this. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start our game. So, Order of Ecclesia is a little different than what we've been playing.
Life, time and again, since the ancient Middle Ages, the evil Lord Dracula has driven people to terror.
Yeah.
Each time Dracula returned from the dead, the Belmont clan fought him in the shadows, wielding the Holy Whip. Through their efforts, humanity avoided the darkness, securing prosperity. But early in the 19th century, having lost their ability to resist the darkness, those in positions of power at the time began to search for new ways to counter Dracula. Our organization, Ecclesia, was born then as one of those countermeasures. Many organizations were established with the same goal, and day after day, they conducted their studies diligently. But each was dissolved when they failed to produce satisfactory results.
Yes.
But that was when Barlow, the leader of Ecclesia, finally made a surprising breakthrough that could stand up against Dracula.
This game has a lot in common with Bloodstained, okay? Who's there? Figure serves me right. Trying to scare you. Albus. Apparently, I didn't hide my presence very well at all. Good to see you, Shanoa. What are you doing here? Well, this is our home after all. Where else would I be? No, that's not it. Aren't you on a mission? Yes, but I wanted to make sure things were okay here. Any news worth sharing? Good morning, Grizzle. Happy you had a great weekend. Well, Barlow chose me as the bearer, actually. We're about to start the ritual so my body can be a vessel for Dominus. What did you say, Dominus? You? That's right. This is an outrage. Barlow lied to me. Lied? I'm supposed to be the bearer. He promised me that much. But the master said you... What? What did he tell you? That you're unfit to be the bearer. Yeah, I'm doing this in British. He would never say such a thing. But Albus... I'm sorry, it's time. I have to go. Wait, Shinoa, you don't understand. You're wrong. I'm as much a member of Ecclesia as you are. Our sole purpose is to destroy Dracula, so people can look to dawn without fearing the darkness. Am I wrong, Albus? That isn't... For that reason, I will become Dominus. I will be the blade to banish all evil. Shinoa! Anyway, this game has a lot in common with Bloodstained. The female lead, the way that we get new powers, things like that. You're going to notice a lot of similarities between this game and Bloodstained, which we did do. We did complete Bloodstained. How could he? Orders may be orders, Barlow, but I'm holding you to your promise. He's jealous as hell. Shinoa, as you know, you can become the bearer of the Dominus. Yes, Grandmaster. However, it's nearly impossible to control its power, even for you. The purpose of this ritual is to make sure your body will not reject the Dominus. Yes, sir, but when it's over, That's right, Shinoa. You'll be able to wield our most powerful glyph. The Dominus, which Ecclesia created as the ultimate weapon against Dracula. It is time, Shinoa, for you to become the world's new savior. What's going on? Ah! You, who are... What's the meaning of this, Albus? You know how crucial this ritual is. You lied to me. Albus. I was to be the bear you promised me. We each have a role. You have a part to play, but today is not your moment. Above all else, Shinoa is the only one who can bear the Dominus. You know that as well as I do. But I was ready to do whatever it takes. I was ready to work together, all three of us. Perhaps we still can. Together we will overcome this setback as well. It is too late. I have books. I've taken the books. Tell me, Albus, what do you intend to do with the Dominus? I intend to take it to show people my sword. What do you think? You said it yourself. Each one of us has a role, and as a fine master, you've finally shown me what mine must be. Don't be stupid, Albus. What are you planning? I will be taking the Dominus. Be rational. Without that glyph, our mission is a failure. Dracula's vessel. I have my own mission. Ah, no! You just pulled a piece on me, you piece of shit. Ah, don't shoot me. You are my master no longer. Farewell, Barlow. Several weeks pass. Your training regiment shall soon conclude. Yes, Grandmaster. We dominate the power residing in all things, great and small, to forge glyphs through Ecclesia's secret art, and so we gain the strength to save mankind. Absorb the glyph before you, if you would. A rapier glyph? Just so. And now you see, absorb a glyph, and you shall know its kind. That is your gift. It is yours, and yours alone. Yes, Grandmaster. My poor child. It is a pity that you need to relearn all of this, but now is not the time to feel sorry. Let's continue the lesson. I have so much to teach you. Yes, Grandmaster. That glyph directs its power towards your arms. Alright, so we open the menu. And we can now put the rapier glyph in the Y, so now we can swing a rapier, right? Notice that our magic does go down as we swing it. So we will need our magic to recover. And it does recover quite quickly. Get to it now. Set the glyph power in your arms. I did. Oh, I can do it for both. Okay. So armed, you can wield glyphs against your foes. Imagine I am one of them and strike. Your memories may have fled, but not your instinct. It is to master the next technique. Use it to master the next technique. Now, meld the glyphs in both of your arms for a glyph union. Glyph unions can be very powerful techniques. Good. Now your final test. I will admit it is not very much by the book, but time is a luxury we don't have. Once you feel ready, step into the next room.
Yes, Grandmaster.
From the abyss I shall summon your enemies. Use everything you've learned to stand your ground. Show me that you still have it in you. And so ends your basic training. Now advance. Sonoa, I expected nothing less.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
And now your mission must begin at once. Recover the supreme glyph, Dominus. My pupil has it. Albus is his name.
Albus.
Does that name stir a memory by chance?
No, Grandmaster.
And what about your emotions? Still nothing?
No, nothing.
That day we lost everything. You were robbed of your memories, your heart, but we lost so much more. We lost our only hope to defeat Dracula.
The ritual. There was a man.
That man was Albus.
Albus. I shall remember that name.
He coveted your power and your fate, but the Dominus was yours alone to bear. I had explained my reasoning to him, perhaps. Or had I explained my reasoning to him, perhaps? But no time for that now, wishes or regrets. With the Dominus, we can save the world from nothing less than Dracula himself. Retrieve it, and we will burn him back to dust. There's nothing else that ever mattered more.
It shall be done, Grandmaster.
You truly are a blessing on us all. Okay, that's a weird way to say that. Only you can fulfill the destiny of our order. Albus has not reappeared since the incident, probably because he is incapable of wielding the power of the Dominus. No other flesh than yours can absorb and host a glyph.
Understood.
But Albus is a great scientist. He will find a way with two eyes. Glad to see they didn't fix that typo from the initial game. He will find a way to use it eventually. Time is against us. I have an idea where his hideout might be. Now go there before his trail grows cold and take back the glyph.
Understood.
Wait, Shinoa, I would also want you to bring Albus back here. Of course, if you couldn't, I would. Of course, if you couldn't, I would understand.
Understood.
Our hopes go with you, Shinoa. May Ecclesia bless you. Alright, so we have that. Let's just take a look. We have 1,500 gold. Status is good. Experience, we will have the ability to level up. We're level 1. We have a save spot. So this is going to be much more. This game's going to be much more about our. Getting glyphs than finding weapons and such. We will, I believe, we do find armor. Yeah, we do find armor. But the glyphs are going to be our weapons, and like I said, they all use magic. Pardon me. Hit that in a second. I want to see what's up here. Anti-venom. So even though we saw Shinoa talking to Albus, what he did apparently erased her memories. So she has no idea she has a prior relationship with Albus. Okay. So we got a new power there. We'll deal with that momentarily. Remember, we're still talking about a Metroidvania here, so Negavania in particular. Egavanias are pretty well known for being a thing. Oh, there's, you didn't even see that up there. It's one part experience level. Sandals, so we can equip those. There we go. One part experience level, one part glyphs, and one part equipment. So anytime we are looking around, you know, geez, I can. Is that fast travel? Yep, that's a fast travel spot. Anytime that we are stuck somewhere, we're obviously looking for a glyph to help us. Ooh. Jeez. But also that it could also be we need more experience. We need use another weapon, which would be another glyph. But maybe we need better armor, you know, things like that. And the fact we do have a gold counter tells me that there's going to be a shop as well. I really like these games, but I don't remember everything about them like I do. I obviously do Symphony of the Night, so. Does it give us a castle break? Okay, it does give us a rate, 2.5% of the castle of the maps we have uncovered. And that's how that glyph is used. Cotton hat. Horse heads are now the ghosts. That's interesting. My goodness, okay. Okay, so we have a sword glyph now. I have no idea what that is. I'm sure we'll have to come back when we get another glyph or something. So the nice thing about this sword glyph is... level up. It's fast and it goes overhead too, so that's actually pretty handy, and it's stronger. We can't jump up there yet though to get that chest, so we'll have to come back for it if we remember. Remember. All right, here we go. Oop, didn't see that. Now we have a knight glyph if we want to change to knives. We're going to stick with sword for now, though. Okay, so now it'll tell us display the names, even though the names are there on the left. Oh, secret room. Goodness gracious, those things are just relentless. Magical ticket. I don't know what that's for. I'm about to level up again. Yeah, not as fast as I want to be able to attack. Batman. More anti-venom. Whoa. Okay, that was something I didn't see coming. Crap. Okay, But anyway, this was like I said, this was the last of the Castlevanias to come out on. Actually, it was really the last of the Egavanias. I believe they did Lords of Shadow 1 and 2, or at least 2 after this. It didn't. It was a Kojima inspired game, I believe. Take that. That is correct. This is this on the DS version? I don't remember if it's on the DS version. Oop, wrong way. I don't think it was the last Castlevania released until Belmont's Curse. I do think Lords of Shadow 2 was the last one. There we go. And that's a boss. So I don't want to fight that boss just yet. I want to continue exploring first. This was on the DS though, because you can see on the right side of the screen we still have the map, we still have the sub-screen there, letting us know the monster, how much experience they're worth, all that good stuff. So this was on the DS. It's last of the Dominus collection. The DS, well, I mean, it still survived after this, because obviously they went to the 3DS, and that did pretty okay. But it was on the DS. Still on the DS. I still have my copy of it. Of course, we have no Belmonts in this game. At least I don't believe we do. I wouldn't mind leveling up again before we fight whichever boss is up there in the monastery. shortly after this game, Iga would he would leave, but the glyphs and the powers and things like that, very reminiscent of Bloodstained. You can tell that Iga took some stuff he did from this game and took it into Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Our level up. I always love it. They raise up on you like that. Right under your feet as you're walking. Like that. He just came up right as I was walking. There we go. Let's save our game. We'll head up there and fight the boss. See if we're strong enough to take it out. Another fast travel spot. Big old slime, or no, not slime. Oh, okay. I already see how we're supposed to do here. Yeah, I messed that up. My own fault. Damn. Really? I could use some melted butter for that guy. I wasn't high enough up. Twice. Gotta stay higher. I'm gonna lose again. Woo! I barely won that because of my goofiness. Yeah, well, we're not done. That's true. Gotta get some garlic in here. We did level up again, so now we're level 6. Oh. Shanoa, still sliving away for the old man, are we? You, I've seen you before. Your name is Albus, is it not? Well, yes. The Grand Master sent me. I'm here to retrieve the Dominus Glyph and return you home.
Home, you say? I have none. The old man saw to that.
It was not a request.
Intriguing. I recall you being a great deal more graceful than that. And you've forgotten your skill with glyphs as well.
You're the one who made my memories vanish.
Is that so? Well, I'm never going back. Remember to tell the old man that for me.
You must, by order of Master Barlow.
Never say that name again.
Now.
Enough. Farewell, Shinoa.
A win is a win, you're right. He marked a village on this map.
In other words, don't follow me, Shinoa, but if you do,
come here. So now I'm curious. I'm looking to see if yeah, it looks like we unlocked the entire map, so there's really nothing else here. Just zombies and skeletons and whatnot. Asshat. I don't know. I mean, we already have that sword, so I don't think that does anything, but... Okay. Here we go. So glad they're doing a new Castlevania game this year. And you bet your ass I'll be all over that. And I will stream it for you guys. You just gotta know when it's coming out. And we have 3,800 gold, too. Don't know what we're going to use it for yet, but... Ha!
There we go. Alright, so we got out of the monastery. And of course, we can always go back as well if we missed something. This is a Metroidvania, so not surprising. A glyph. Is this Albus's doing?
You have saved me.
Yes, thank you at last. What happened to you? The others, everyone's in the village has been taken. I'm using the same voice as another old man, sorry. By whom? Let me try another voice for this guy. Geez, what other voice should I do? That man, he spirited away the other 12 and then imprisoned me. But the Lord must have sent you to our aid. Please deliver the others. Can you tell me where the man went? If I'm not mistaken, he said something about Prison Island. Tell me more about it. Long story, criminals were banished to that forsaken place. Some say their souls still wander the island, which is forever cursed. How do I get there? You can get there through these very woods. I beg you must save them. Did Albus really take the villagers to this prison island? And for what purpose? No worry. Meat. Milk. Meat and milk. I do think that as we, I'm trying to remember how this game operates. I want to say as we find and rescue people, the game will put them back in the village, and they offer you different things. Like this is obviously a weapons store, a blacksmith, and here's a meat store down here. It reminds me of Simon's Quest as well. Absolutely it does. There's another chest. Meat. It's definitely pixelated. It's definitely pixel art. I think you're right, Grizzled. I think it was hand-drawn. Of course, Castlevania was going through some changes at this time as well, just because of the art style. If we look at the art style of like Portrait of Ruin, not Portrait of Ruin, Aria of Sorrow, that's more classic style of Castlevania. Jeez. Oh, another. It's a hammer. Hammer, hammer. Yeah, got a hammer. More zombies. But I do think it is a good. The animation in her hair. That's definitely not a render. That's definitely something that was a is pixel art. One of the this time period, one of the things that was very difficult for game companies to get right with 3D was women's hair. If you go back and look at some of the earlier stuff, your Tekkens, your fighting games, Tekken, Dead or Alive, and stuff, you can totally tell. They had the renders of the bodies and everything right, but they couldn't get the renders of the hair right. So the hair would often clip, and they would be in chunks and things like that. It's night and day, quite honestly. Okay. Getting our ass kicked here. Those things, those things are the most annoying. Those plants are pretty pissy as well. But I can definitely tell the artwork is, I mean the okay, what was that? This levels up, baby. Whoa! Hey, you saved me. Thanks. I'm Jacob. Got a general store in the village. And on that note, I should probably get back to it. But listen, I might have some things you can use. Come by the shop and we'll do business. Or I could give you stuff because you just saved my freaking life. But hey, whatever. Yeah, we don't have the glyph to go under the water, so I can totally tell. We're gonna have to come back here to uncover more of the map here. Ow! Alright, we may have to come back there to uncover more. Okay, no one here either. Oh, I'm a big dummy. Shows you right there on the map where the general store is, right here. Okay, so let's see what he's got.
Hey, want to buy something?
Hey.
Come back again.
So now we can equip better stuff. Oops. Come in and pimp your stuff at me like that. Hey, Alucard, how was your weekend, bud? A boss, first thing. Oh, gosh. Uh... Damn. Okay. That was not fun. You're working right now, yes. Get some levels up here, or a level up. Or I just keep running into those stupid plants, because that's, I'm good at it. So this will be a normal streaming week for me, guys. I'll do what I normally do, Monday through Friday. Saturday, though, I think I'm going to do a Rumble Premium stream with Desi and I going out of town in a couple of weeks. I won't be here for a couple of days. I want to make sure that I get as much done as I can for the creator program beforehand, so I'm not rushing around at the end of the month. Apparently treasure chests repopulate. There we go. Oh, only for a couple of days. Desi and I are going to be in Florida in the middle of the month. We're going for like I think a Saturday through Tuesday or something like that. Desi and I have not had a vacation like this since we went to Italy a couple years ago, so I still will have plenty of you know, time to hit everything. I just want to make sure I'm getting the premium stuff, starting to get it done, so I won't have to worry as much about it when we get down to the nut cutting. Every vacation we've had since Italy has been us staying kind of local. You know, like we would go to Southern Illinois or go to Wisconsin and get an Airbnb and just kind of unwind for a couple of days. This will be the first time we've actually gone on a trip where we actually do, you know, do things. So I'll pack up the Switch 2 and get after it. Oh, stop it. That's what we'll be doing. Be down in Florida. Haven't decided. I mean, we've pretty much decided we're going to do Universal instead of Disney. I've never been to Disney, but I know. I mean, we won't do any rides. It's going to be more about the experience of everything. Oh, jeez. I'm pretty good at dying. Pretty good at getting hit. There we go. Oh gosh. Got you down, got him down. About to level up. I want to do this the right way. I got lucky, I didn't even see that plant, but hey, whatever. It blends in pretty well. But this Saturday, I'm thinking of playing Dragon Force. Now that I have the, I did test. I put it on Twitter. I tested my Saturn out with the capture card. there's some sound. What is it? A day that ends in a Y? Of course he is. What's his deal now? Is he upset? Is he one of the ones that's upset that what happened over the weekend was not successful? I'm being purposefully vague. Something happened over the weekend that if it would have been successful, he would be probably partying his ass off, but it wasn't successful. And I've seen a lot of deranged people online upset that it was not successful. No, it's not. Could be argued that being a socialist is or a communist is a mental illness. Oof. Go. Well, as we've discussed, he is not an intelligent man, so. Yep, messed that up. Or well, he not even talk about what happened over the weekend. That'll be completely he's going to sit there and act like that he had nothing to do. He doesn't have anything to do with people being like that, and he totally is. Why? Pain in the ass. Well, of course. That's because he's radicalizing those young people that are in his chat. He's a Pied Piper. Hey there, Hariyama. How was your weekend, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Come on. Here we go. Nice. Trying to level up so we can beat that guy. Good to see everybody. Got you down. Oop. Cool. Yeah, I saw you were streaming yesterday. I didn't get a chance to come on. I was doing stuff with Desi all day yesterday. I really wanted to record a video and I just didn't have time. Damn it. Crap. I didn't mean to waste those hearts. I gotta refill all those hearts. Already been there. Okay, I gotta collect hearts now. Yeah, when Desi calls, I have to. Hey, if you have fun, that's all that matters. This weekend, I'm going to do a Robo Premium stream, and I need to do 5 hours for the month, for next month. But I'm playing a long-ass game, so maybe we'll do 5 in 1 week, 1 weekend. I don't know. If I do Dragon Force, that's a game. That's a game that you're not going to see a lot of on streams. By the way, you're not going to see a lot of people playing Dragon Force. But it is my favorite Sega Saturn game. I absolutely love that game. It's a strategy game for people who hate strategy games. Because it's simple. Very easy to figure out. There we go. But I did test out the Saturn with the capture card and on Meld. There was some sound issues with it. Ah! But I don't know if that's because of the capture card hookup with the HDMI. I don't know if it's the Saturn. I don't know if it's just the game. I didn't test Dragon Force. I was playing in my... Somehow, somewhere, I got a copy of WWF In Your House on the Saturn, and I don't have a box or instructions for it. I just have the disc. And that's what's in my Saturn, because I have nowhere else to put it. So I played, I guess I played it for like 2 minutes, and I just wanted to see what it was, and there, like I said, there were some minor sound issues, you know, the music cutting in and out. Shouldn't hurt the game overall, though, so. But if we get the Saturn going, doing that opens up the catalog to a lot of different classic consoles that we'll be able to play. Dang it. And we got the axe. Boy, oh boy. Well, we're about to level up again. Then we'll be able to do Dreamcast, we'll be able to do PS2, PS1. Original Xbox, possibly. Although the cables I have for the Xbox are high definition. I have to look at that. for those who are unaware, but who are ignorant because of HDMI, because HDMI made everything so much easier. There are several different types of hookups that were around before HDMI. Retro gaming, indeed. That's what we're doing right now. The way I had the first TVs I played on were black and white antenna-based TVs, and the only way you could get a console to work on those is you had these pitchforks that would you'd have to unscrew where the antenna would be and put those forks in there and screw it down, and then it had a box on it that would say computer or television. You'd have to switch it up to computer, and then you would screw in the cable to hook it up to your Atari or whatever, and then it would work, or Nintendo. Then we had through RF connectors, and that's where it goes through your cable ready. I believe most TVs still have coaxial hookups on them. That was standard for a very long time, was to go through the RF connector. Then you had your composite. Your composite hookup was it would go through the red, yellow, and white hookups, which was standard definition. That was the best way to do standard definition, was through the composite hookups. Then we had the high definition come out, and then we had component. And component was 5 cables instead of 3. It was you still had the red and the white because those were audio, but in the place of yellow, you had red, blue, and green, and that was for high definition. And then everyone, they all got together and just said, let's just do HDMI. HDMI is one hookup. It's simple, easy to do, and that's what we all use now is HDMI. There's also RGA, which was used for computer monitors for a while. I remember when I played World of Warcraft, I hooked up my laptop to the TV through RGA. I had an RGA hookup on my computer, on my television at the time. I think I had a Sharp Aquos, and I 40-inch TV. I'm playing in high definition. I'm playing World of Warcraft. I thought that was really cool. That's I always run into that damn thing. That's the lay of the land when it comes to that stuff. And we've kind of settled on HDMI being the best setup, because even now, like my soundbar hooks up to my television through HDMI. But the hookup I got is for standard definitions for composite. So anything that uses composite, PS2, PS1, N64, Dreamcast. There was also SVGA. I forgot about that one, but I didn't use that very often. And TV, I don't think any TVs use that anymore. They had a weird hookup. Forgot about that one. damn it. He still hit me. Oh, crap. Didn't see that coming. Crap. Still took the hit. Damn. Crap. He is much harder than he looks. I can flat out tell you that. Got him. Yeah, if you don't think I'm gonna save that shit, you have another thing coming. First try easy. Yeah, it was the first try. Wow, okay, he throws a spear. I have no idea what that thing is, but we're booking it. like that at all. Oh, good. Safe spot. Good lord. Definitely I'll take that. And I can't jump up there yet, so... And this sword doesn't have the reach to get up there, so nothing I can do. Gotta have a double jump or something. Ooh. Ow. Dick. Ah, you guys are dicks. Oh, look at that. Secret room. Priestess ring. What does the priestess ring do? Ring of the High Priestess. It lowers attack, raises defense. I don't want to lower my attack just yet. I keep getting hearts here so we can keep our get our hearts back up before we fight another boss. We're gonna level soon again. There we go. There's a way up. Huh. Yeah, with that, there should be some sort of ranged attack. Invisible Man! It's Invisible Man! Take it. Got that one already, but it's alright. I don't know if we get bonuses for collecting more of them or not. It's been a long time since I've played this one, so... As you can see, my first save file on the Dominus Collection, I only got to level 11 before I moved on to something else, so... Oh, there was a way down over there. I didn't even see that. Oh, that was stupid. I can't go anywhere there either, so... I don't want to waste my hearts, because I want to save them for bosses. Damn. the way that looks. There's going to have to be a double jump around here somewhere because there's way too much stuff that we can't get to without a double jump. I hope you did something fun. Level up. Well, it's not what I wanted to have happen. Still stab. That is crazy how strong, how quick they are, and if they attack, there's not a lot I can do to stop them. Okay, our hearts are full again. Yeah, how was The Evil Dead on the big screen? You were really looking forward to that. Ha! Couldn't see him, but we killed him anyway. Fast travel, okay. Da 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 da. Oh, Albus. Impressive, Shanoa. It's unfortunate I already have prepared a let me try that again. It's fortunate I already prepared you a reward. It's the best I can do for the time being. It's a fragment of the Dominus. That's why it's not what you came for, is it not? Go ahead and take it. It really is a piece of the Dominus? What are you thinking? That's what I thought. Its power is so great that it makes it easier to see how it flows. How the power flows? What does that mean? What it means, dear, is I was right. This is your last chance. Come back to Ecclesia. We've been over this. My place is no longer as the old man's errand boy. I have a role to fulfill, and fulfill it I shall. How was he able to forge a glyph from the Dominus? He didn't use it, but I wonder... Made you jump. Oh, man. I should inform Grandmaster Barlow of the situation. So they want us to go back to Ecclesia. That, I already know what'll happen. I go in there and it'll hurt me. The Iron Maidens. Ah! I'm rescued! Chamomile, like a tea? It's alive! It's alive! He's got a flamethrower for a hand, too? I thought fire was bad. Fire bad! Ow. Ow. Now I got him. And you saw it for free. That's the best when you see things, when you get stuff for free. He's worth he was worth 90 experience points, which is great, but it took a while to take him down. Bastard. Oh, crap. No, I didn't mean to do that. I can't even hit a torch. Okay. Oh, good. I really needed that. Oh, there's a kitty cat around here. Okay, another one of those. Fast travel. Is that a scythe? Yeah, sickle. They gave you a refund. How'd that work? Ow. Let's take this. Yeah, it was a cat, a kitty cat.
Yo, there you are.
Okay.
Later. Yo,
Yeah,
there
I'll say
you
we have
are.
sage.
My stuff really works. Yo,
Does it?
there you are. Later. I wonder if everyone is all right.
I don't know. Hey, R2, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, if they don't need, if you don't need to know, you don't. If they, I mean, if they give you free money, take the free money. So he managed to forge the glyph of one of the fragments. Yes, but he gave it to me instead of using it. I see. I underestimated him. To come so far so quickly. How could he? But giving it to you deliberately? Yes, Grandmaster. What plan could that be part of? He said he had a role to fulfill. If nothing else, a piece of the Dominus now rests with us instead of in his hands. Our task remains just as it was before. One piece found, the rest must be retrieved. Leave it to me. There was more to explore on Prison Island. I'll start there. Yep, we'll do that. Out to Prison Island, and then there's a fast travel. We'll go back until we find that double jump. I think we still need to. I mean, we definitely need a double. A double jump is a Castlevania staple, so I'm sure there is a double jump, but we will definitely need it to reach some of those higher spots. Glyph sleeve. Okay. Now we go to the lighthouse, I guess. Oh, well, you see those spikes and I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, hell no, not yet. And if we have to hang around the prison island a little more to get some levels, we will. Ow! Yeah, I don't... Ooh. Crap. Yeah. That didn't work. Actually, no. Actually, yes. We can fast travel. We can fast travel! That's where we'll go. And... do it here. Why not? Get all the XP we can. Oh, we have the creature here again. He's worth a bunch of XP at this early in the game, but... ha. He's worth 90, so we'll level off of him, but... I just consider the source. I've taken shits that know more about life than Hassan Piker. He's been affluent his entire life. He's never ever had to worry about money. He's never ever had to worry about where his next spoonful of porridge is coming from. And he wants to lecture everybody else on how they should live their life. I don't begrudge him for making money, but and that stuff. But I won't. No. No, I'm sure there is. Is he overly educated? Because he doesn't talk like he's educated. I know he's an anti-Semite. He is educated in being a dickhead, that's for certain. Ah! Exactly. He wants to lecture everybody else on how they should live. He's been affluent and rich his entire life. He has nothing. Never has to worry about anything. But he's oppressed and everyone's a victim. And I have no use for him. Boy, that punt. About to level up again. He probably does, which is a felony, by the way. I don't care who you are. Calling for the calling for anyone being offed is illegal, but if you call for the president, it's an automatic felony. The Secret Service should have, if he's on camera doing that and saying that, the Secret Service should pay him a visit. They never will. They'll never get rid of him. Twitch has a lot of problems right now. I read that there's an e-girl who was on a stream over the weekend, and she had a guy in a gimp suit behind her cleaning her house while she was streaming. And Twitch was like, we don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, that... I don't have a problem with her doing it. I know that's I don't shame people for what they're into. He's obviously there because he wants to be. That's not the problem. The problem is, once again, that's not the time or the place for it. Yeah, it's definitely against TOS. So the sickle is a little slower. So Twitch basically erased proof. They've hitched themselves to a very bad actor in things. You know, you can disagree with somebody's politics all day long. I got no problem with people having different political opinions or opinions on things whatsoever. But I do have a problem with people who call for violence. I do have a problem with people who... And he does call for violence. He has called for violence. Oh, God. There was never proof. Oh, he didn't say anything. I thought I read that he came out and said that he didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought I read that he made a statement saying he didn't see anything wrong with the girl having a human, well, a human slave, I guess, doing chores in a gimp suit. Well, if he didn't say it, he didn't say it. I thought I read that he did. Okay, so... But she still had the guy there. Well, I believe it, because she's hot. So, Clancy is a known purveyor of the ladies. He likes the ladies, you know, and if they're hot, he's got no problem sticking his nose out for him. So I do believe if they don't do anything to her, then if they don't ban her for anything, then yeah, they're basically signing off on it for her. I'm saying. We all know. Everybody knows. You know, and again, I personally, I mean, I don't know if he's married or whatnot, but I mean, the girl's hot. Yeah, see a hot girl, just a hot girl. But I have a problem with that kind of stuff being out there for kids to see. I don't like that. But we've talked about it before, how Twitch is really what they really want is that cam girl money. They really want that. That's they know that these girls they platform have websites where they're making money hand over fist, and Twitch is not getting any of that, and Twitch wants it. They really want that that e-girl money. They really do. I get it. I completely get it. But at the same time, I'm not okay. You know, exactly. That's exactly true. If I say something right now that is defamatory against somebody or against TOS, Twitch would cut off my water in a heartbeat. But you know, if she's hot, they get away with whatever they want. Or if they agree politically, because of, you know, there's some out there that aren't hot, that are just, but they espouse the right opinions for Twitch's people, their staff, which is why Piker is still on Twitch, and why they openly promote him. You know, they promote him despite the stupid shit that he says, despite the fact that he calls for violence, besides the fact that he insults people and does, you know, hurt his dog, all that stuff on his stream. Despite all that, they still platform, not just platform him, they promote him. There's a good level up. But they do have 2 sets of rules, and everybody knows it. And again, I have no problem with the what they were doing. That's their, you know, they're private. They can do whatever they want. My problem comes into a kid going into that channel and seeing that and wondering what the hell is going on, and then getting corrupted that way. You know, no, that's just, it's not right. We've leveled up a couple of times. Let's go see if we can kill that spider or crab or whatever. Well, you know, I am monetized there, so, and I do get subs. My dad gives me his Twitch Prime sub every month, and then Alucard usually gives me his Twitch Prime sub, and my friend Daylight gives me his Twitch Prime sub. So I am making a little there, but it's by no means a what I would say is a it's not a boon for me. I have more people watching me on Rumble right now than I've ever had on Twitch. But I think that's because Rumble actually is looking to get their creators successful, and Twitch, again, I've said Twitch does not promote new talent. Instead, they stick by the old talent. But what I would do, because this is how it works. I don't even know how often some of the, I mean, Hassan streams every day, so except for Sundays. But if I have to figure this one out. If it were me, if I were in charge of Twitch, that's the whole thing, is that they don't promote from within. They promote who they want to promote, and they're happy with just having the same people promoted. And I'm sorry, that's just not, you're not going to succeed that way, because you don't have a deep bench. If all you're doing is promoting Hassan and Pokimane, ow! I saw that coming. I still let it happen. Ah. Damn. Well, you gotta, to me, you can't rest on your laurels. That's what Twitch is doing right now. They are completely resting on their laurels. They are going and resting and just saying, we're happy with making this much money through the same 10-20 streamers. They're okay with that. But in reality, what they should be doing is looking to supplement them, because popularity is waning on the internet. Who's hot today might not be hot tomorrow. So you're so happy with having your same dudes and gals promoted, and you're not looking at your bench and trying to promote other people so they can also become successful, or once people get tired and move on, like Pokimane hardly streams anymore, right? But I guarantee you, if she opened up a stream right now, they would probably promote. She'd be on the front page. Meanwhile, where am I? I stream 5 days, or 5 days a week, 7 hours plus a day, and I've never been on the Twitch front page. There's no guild out there for me. And I'm not saying that just because I'm trying to, self-promote. I'm saying I'm just using myself as an example. But that's what they do. They're not looking to promote from within. They're looking to they're really looking to just keep what's there, instead of trying to build your brand, build more people up. That's what you should be doing, is trying to build up more people instead of suppressing in favor of people who you've anointed as your golden boys and girls. And I'm just using I guess I was using myself as an example. Exactly, too, Hanayama, you're exactly correct. If tomorrow Hassan quit streaming and Pokimane quit streaming and all their golden children quit streaming and they decided they weren't going to do that anymore, Twitch would be in a big problem. They'd have a big problem. Because there's nobody there to take their place. Shit. The problem is that well, there's a lot of problems, but the big problem with Twitch is they have lost big streamers. They have lost big streamers in the past. And when Mixer was around, I think Ninja signed to go over there, right? And Kick came around and Amaranth went over there. So I mean, they have lost big streamers, but they've survived without them because they have had a core of a group of streamers that have not waned. They have not left. So they kind of are, again, they're resting on their laurels. They're resting on what they've got instead of trying to build their business. Which is what Rumble's trying to do. I know Rumble has their fair-haired children just the same way as YouTube does, and so does Twitch and Kick and all that. I understand that. They do have their favorites, but I feel more like Rumble is actually trying to promote, because they're a smaller platform. They're not as big as Twitch or YouTube. So they're trying to build the people up that are there, and that's, I have great adoration for that. Twitch has Amazon money. That's the what if tomorrow Amazon sold off Twitch, and rumor has it that Amazon's not been happy with Twitch's performance as a business for a while now. If they sold off Twitch to somebody else, things would change because they would no longer have that Amazon money to fall back on. And ownership, any other ownership would have it and go, what the hell are we doing with our gaming streaming platform? Why are we promoting communism? Why are we, you know, that kind of shit. Why are we letting some people break terms of service and others don't do anything and we ban them? That'd be one of the things that if they put me in charge, I would fix. I'd flush the toilet. Shit. Flush that toilet and get in some fresh talent in there to help run the company, and then evenly and open-handedly enforce your TOS. I know, right, Whiskey? I mean, it's simple. Even you could follow TOS. And by the way, that's why he runs off at the mouth like that too. That's why Hassan can, he knows that no matter what that he can say whatever he wants, and if they end up doing something to him, they'll work with him to make sure that it doesn't impede his business that much. Just like when he got banned a couple of months ago, or but last year, and they called him and said, we're going to give you a 24-hour ban. What day do you want it on? And he goes, Sunday, because I don't stream on Sundays. So they basically just banned him for the day that he would not be on anyway. Another level up. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's exactly what happened, Hariyama. That's exactly what happened. The last time he got banned, they called him or contacted him and basically worked with him to suspend him on a day he wasn't going to stream anyway. Yeah, it is. Twitch has this odd, and I think YouTube's the same way, and I think it's bullshit, where they can look at your social media. They can do things on, like, if you come out on social media and say something they don't like let's just say X, right? You go on X and you say something that they don't like, that they perceive as against TOS. They can suspend you for that. They can get rid of you for that. Even though you did nothing on their platform. They can look at you and say, no, we don't want you on here because you will, you have a differing, you said this. Plus, there's always the happy birthday videos that every time, well, not every time, but when he had a birthday, they sent him the Twitch staff singing him happy birthday. Which is messed up. But I just miss Twitch when it was nothing more than a gaming site. The just chatting thing is what killed it. Absolutely killed it. I know there's people that'll run out there and say, well, it's actually the hot tub streams that really killed it. No, it's not. It's the just chatting. Just chatting was the catalyst of everything. If there was no just chatting, it would be a straight gaming site, and it would still be that, and it would be much more safe and such for kids. Damn. Let's go recover. Yeah, I totally, I just don't like the way Twitch operates right now. I mean, I'm on there as a necessary evil, I guess. But, The worst platform is kick. Hey, Kevlar, good to see you. Haven't played Ecclesia in a long time either. I don't remember a lot. And I'm stuck at this crab boss, so... Dang. I'm still using the directional pad, and I shouldn't be. I should be using the stick because of... I didn't mean to use hearts. Because when I slide when I don't really want to slide. And the control pad makes it a lot easier for that to happen. Dang it. Ah! He just kicked me like... punted me out of there like a... crazy. But for those who are wondering about Ecclesia, I do believe this is really the prequel to Bloodstained. If you look at Bloodstained and you look at Order of Ecclesia, they are very similar games. Dang it, I did it again. Go recover again. And if Iga had stayed on with Konami, and Konami would have continued to produce games. I have a feeling that Bloodstained would have been been Castlevania, you know, Order of Ecclesia 2 or whatever. There we go, yes. Oh, bastard. Down they go. How? There's just too many similarities between this game. The way that you get glyphs and powers up, just like the crystals in Bloodstained. I do. I think we're looking at two sides of the same coin here. See, I was using the directional pad again, and I slid. Oh. Dick munch. Do that to me. Sure, level up. Let's go try that crab boss again. Now we've leveled up a couple of times. He's really strong. That's the problem. $1. $1. Wow, okay, I can get up there. Well, that means I need to go back and get those treasure chests in the other area. I thought I needed the double jump, but apparently I can reach there. Let's go back. First things first, let's go save our game. Recover so I can have full power. Military wear. Blade resistant. Okay, well, let's just say it doesn't offer any stat boosts, but if it's blade resistant, I guess we'll see. Makes you smarter. Yeah, the town reminds me a lot of Simon's Quest too, actually. You're right. No idea what any of that stuff does yet, but we'll find out. Really? I just walk in and he throws an axe right away. Yeah, I can't get up there yet. And we are level 14. That crab, I don't know. Ha! No, we're just going to transport out. I deserve that. It's just bananas how tough that crab boss is. That's all the one I have, okay. Wrong, 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 wrong. Oh, no. I don't even know what the use of getting them if I've already got them is, but yeah, whatever. I don't know what the magical tickets even do yet. Oh. Try one more level up and then we'll go fight that boss again.
Is it Dawn, Ario, Eclipse,
It's one of the two. You're 1,000% right. There is one that the more of them you collect, the stronger it gets up to a point. It might be Dawn, now that I think about it. It might be both of them. But there is a point that when you're collecting demon souls in one of those games or monster souls, that when you collect so many, it powers it up some. And there's like some of them have like 3 levels, some of them have 4, that kind of thing. It's probably Dawn because you can use souls are used in a lot of different ways in Dawn. Crap. Directional pad again. Here I am, catching myself doing it, and now I'm... Wasted hearts. I hate wasting hearts. Really? I came all the way over here. Another one. Yeah, I know. I don't think it does that. Because the glyphs don't have any sort of power-up, I don't think. It just shows that you have them. So I don't think it matters how many of them you get. Yeah, if there is a way to power them up, I haven't seen it yet, and it's been a long time since I played Ecclesia, so I'm not entirely certain. Maybe there's a way to combine glyphs and then that you unlock later that where you can make more powerful versions of weapons. I don't know. Ah! And I think when we're done with Ecclesia, I have been asked to if I was going to do Simon's Quest, and I think I will. Since I have the Switch hooked up to the capture card. And I do have the advanced. I do have the classic collection on the Switch, so we'll be able to play that. I won't do any of the classic platformers though, because I might do 4 at some point because that's the most fair out of all of them. But Castlevania's 1 and 3, which are the more traditional, and Bloodlines, are very, very difficult, especially 3. And I just don't think you guys would find a lot of fun if I just kept failing and dying over and over again. Yeah, Bloodlines is good, but it's hard. The classic ones are hard. The only solace that we could take is in the first game. The holy water is. Oh, I can catch cats. There was another one in the monastery I didn't get, so let's go back and get that one, I guess. In Castlevania 1, the holy water is the cheese item. You can actually stun lock anything, including bosses, with it. So it tends to be the go-to. I know there are folks who swear by the cross as well, but the holy water, like I said, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock. So. I don't remember exactly where that cat was in the monastery, but we'll find it. I don't think it's here. Oh, it's transport room. We're all good. Oh, thought I was gonna hit him. Yep, I hear the cat now. This is where he is. Can't jump up there yet. Now, you know what? I don't have to go through the whole thing because it's going to take us back out anyway, so let's just leave. Let's go try that guy again. Oh, crap. Well, let's go to lunch first, because it's time for lunch. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out for about an hour. And I will be back playing... we're going to pick up right here where we're leaving off. Let's see... Who's around? Let's go see Smoo. I'm going to raid out on Rumble to Smoo. You guys stick tight. Don't go far. Say hi to Smoo for me on Rumble. And I will be back here in about an hour. If you've not done so yet, follow me. Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble. Subscription on YouTube. It's all free. If you're on Rumble for on YouTube, please hit that follow button. Or follow... Yeah. The like. Hit the like on Rumble and YouTube. And share and comment. Jeez. Boy, I just completely had a brain fart right there. Thanks, Kevlar. I'll be back here in about an hour, you guys. Don't go far. Guys, stick around here on Rumble for Smoo. Our buddy Smoo. He's a good dude. He's playing Pragmata, so he's pissing off Hassan. But I'll see you guys here in about an hour.